Now in example 12, we look at the mass of apples from a box. Now the question says that the mass follows a normal distribution with mean 100 grams and standard deviation 10 grams. Then there are two parts that you want to look at. The first part says I want to find the probability that two randomly chosen apples will have a total mass of at least 180 grams. Okay, so I'm going to start by defining. I'm going to say let x be the random variable representing the numbers, or rather the mass of a randomly chosen apple. Then straight away, I can tell people that x follows a normal distribution with mean 100 and variance 10 square. Again, a reminder, this number here is not for standard deviation, it's for variance. So instead of 10, I'll write 10 square. Okay, because this part is for sigma square. Now then, I want to find the probability that two randomly chosen apples, I will denote it by the first one x1, the second one x2, and have a total mass. Okay, so I'm going to combine the mass. I'm looking for the probability of this total mass being at least 180 grams. So at least means bigger than or equals to 180. Okay, so this is what I want to find. So once I know what I want to find, I will look at this piece here. Now this is x1 plus x2. Alright, now x1 must follow the same distribution as x. x2 must also follow the same distribution as x. So using the previous property, I can write x1 plus x2 to be a normal distribution with mean 100 plus 100 and variance 10 square plus 10 square. Okay, I'm using the formula of that you see rather in the previous box. Okay, and then when I add 100 to 100, I get 200, and when I add 10 squared to 10 squared, I get 200 as well. So straight away, I know the distribution for x1 plus x2. Then now, all I need to do is to press the GC to get the answer to this probability. Done. Okay. Now in part B, I want to find the probability that twice the mass of a randomly chosen apple is at most 180 grams. Now if you recall, in the previous section, we said that 2x is not the same as x1 plus x2. So you cannot use this distribution to find the answer to the next part, which is part B. So what should I do? Now look at the question. The question says twice the mass of a randomly chosen apple. So for one apple is x. So twice the mass will be 2x. And you want it to be at most 180 grams. So actually the probability that they want you to find is this. Now I want to show you two ways that you can get your answer. Now the first way is to work out the distribution for 2x. Alright, so if you look at the notes, 2x is normally distributed. You times 2 to your expectation and you times 2 square to your variance. Okay, in other words, this is what I mean. You're interested in 2x. So according to our rule, okay, you have to times, sorry about that. You have to times 2 to 100, okay, the mean. And then you have to times 2 square to your variance. Okay, because we are following the formula A times mu, A square times sigma square. Okay, remember this formula? So once you again get the distribution for 2x, then all you need to do is to press the GC to get the answer. Okay, now the other way involves less working. Now actually all you need to do is to say from here, why don't I just divide by 2 throughout? So if you divide by 2 throughout, then you don't have to come up with this new distribution. You could have used the old one instead. Okay, and then if you press the GC, okay, you will still get the same answer. Okay, done.